Hi everyone. So this is the third tutorial for our tabbed box that we will laser cut. Let's try to finish it up. You've done, if you gotten to this point, you've done a bulk of the work, and we should be able to go much faster. So here we are. We have the bottom and the front face. I'm going to create the back face, the back side. So I'm going to create a new component. Back. Hit OK. I'm going to rotate this around, and I'm going to make a new sketch, and I'm going to make it on the edge of that tab right there. Okay? So now I want to hide the bottom piece, right? When I do that, I can only see the outline of my front piece. And I want this to be basically a mirror image. So I'm going to push P for project. We saw that in the last video. I'm going to hover over this, and I see that it turns red. I'm going to select it, it turns blue, and hit OK. So now all of that geometry has been projected onto my current sketch plane. That's all I have to do. I'm going to finish this sketch. I'm going to now show the bottom piece, and I can extrude this. So I'm going to select there. I want to extrude it inward, and it's going to be negative thickness. There we go. That's it. So now we have, in less than a minute, now we have the back piece. Now I'm going to go and make sure that my file is activated, and I'm going to create a new component. Let's make the top. We're going to do it in the same exact way as before. So new component, top. Now if I did this without activating the file, then I would have a subcomponent. And sometimes you do want a subcomponent. In this case, I did not want a subcomponent. So we're going to now make a sketch, and it's going to be on the edge of one of these tabs. Right? So I'm going to hover over this, and it reorients it. I'm going to hide the front and the back piece so I can just see the bottom. And I'm going to project that again. Hit OK. That's all I want. I have all my geometry, and I can see that all that geometry has been projected on that plane that I selected. I can show these again. I'm going to extrude that. I like to just use the arrow to help me drag. Oh, that was way too far. And I want to go negative thickness. When I drag the arrow, it helps me with like what direction, if it's the positive or the negative direction. All right, this looks good. So now again, select your file name, activate it, and we're gonna make, let's go back here to the home view. Let's make the right edge. All right, so I'm gonna make a new component. It's gonna be called right. And again, I'm going to make my sketch plane on the edge of one of those tabs. And I'm going to project, in this case, I'm going to project a lot of stuff. I'm going to go all the way around and just start projecting. This is all going to turn blue. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. I'm going to finish this sketch, and I will reorient, and I can see that the tabs that, here, let me activate this whole thing. The tabs that I need to extrude are like the even tabs all the way around. So I'm going to hit extrude. I need to make sure that I reactivate my right component, extrude this, 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 this. All right, and I'm going to extrude this inward, negative thickness. There we go. All right. Okay, good. Now we just have one more. And so I'm gonna make my final component, and it's going to be called left. All right, so I'm gonna orient around. I'm going to make a new sketch plane on the edge of that tab. I'm gonna hide all this stuff to get it out of my way. I do want the right. I don't want to see any of the other surfaces. I'm gonna hit P for project. There we go. Looks great. And I'm gonna finish the sketch, and I can see that I projected all that geometry across that plane. I can show this now if I wanted to. Well, I want to now extrude this and negative thickness. Okay. All right. Now we're looking good. Okay, so now I want to show you the power of using our parameters. Say I decided, you know what? I don't want my box to be 5 inches. I want it to have side lengths or edge lengths of only 3 inches. So I'm going to change that to 3. And I blew it up. Let me show you on my other one. This one I know works. If I change this to 3 right here, now the whole box, all of the dimensions change to the right, an updated dimension. All right, I can change it to any dimension I want, and it works. All right, so if you've gotten to this point, great job. I will have you submit this, and we will go from there. All right, thanks everyone.